learning pranayama, the box breathing techniques of the Tibetan origin. Today, so we'll be doing the next level of the breathing techniques. So now, the next technique is delivering. So called Akashavartana. So in Tibet, the jump like springboards, like in typical Chinese movie you see, they fly from one rooftop to the other rooftop. Body becomes so light. So in this, there are many ways of vertical, horizontal flying, vertical flying. Vertical flying keeps more load on your knees. That's why normally it is prevented. It is a high intensive it is. So before you go into the vertical flying, you try to fly horizontally. So horizontal flying. So going Akashavartana. Akashavartana is done like this, like this also. So another one is this. This is training the body to go vertical flying. Let us do 7 steps of vertical flying, programming to fly vertically. Your knees go up, coordination. Vertical flying, Akashavartana, going up in the mountain. Synchronize. With the power of arm, you are lifting. With the power of arm, you are lifting. Not the power of the leg you are using. With the power of the arm. Understand? Programming the brain areas. Left leg right, right leg left. Coordination. Cognition, coordination. Locomotor coordination. Firing more neurons. Now, once again. Next one, cross flying is called. See this. When you move, your back gets freed. You see this. Knee crossing, and knee crossing. Entire back gets freed. Cross vertical flying. Your back becomes very strong. Very powerful. There are 2 manipulations in this. See this. One is this. You want to see vertically for static position, you see. Arms move in opposite direction, legs move in opposite direction. Twisting the body. Axial, diagonal axial. Freeze entire muscle. Programs. Very powerful way of bringing alignment. And any misalignment happen, any strain is there, it removes from your spine. So we do standing static first. Now, walking. Back walking, front walking. Always in the Tibet, they learn to walk back and forth, as Buddha says, back and forth. So, next one is, sometimes you're moving like this, next is like this, next is like this. This is releasing it. It further facilitates but that relaxes. E-stretch. This is E-stretch. Any strain you have, any cramp you have, this, 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 this. This movement is E-stretch, axial E-stretch. That's only the way to work on transverse muscle. Any muscle, if you want to cut diagonally, want to work axially, this is the way you do it. Your spinal roots, your latissimus dorsi, your piriformis, and your internal obliques, everything gets exercised. And your scapula, your entire trapezius, your rhomboid, every muscle involved in this. Every muscle in the trunk involved. Every vertebrae in the spine involved. It releases. Now, static we do. Crossing the knees are the most important step in this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, drop your arms. Now let us see. In this cross jump, cross, back and forth, how Bhavana does. If she does anything wrong, I can identify. Because the same mistake you may be doing. So, as Bhavana, first do vertically, you show me once. Is she doing correct? So, her hand further should go back. If you really see, her hand is going like this. It should go like this. She should try to push her leg like that. It is like this. Have you seen? Has her hand gone like this? No. So you can replay. You can see. She didn't do that. Come on, Bhavana, do it correctly. Her back doesn't get, now you see. Have you kept the, feel energy. You see, you should feel, good. Have you seen Bhavana is holding a lot of tension in the body, in her body, because she is performing in front of the camera. She is still poster girl. Yoga is not for poster girl. See. Can you see the difference? When she's flying, touch me not, she's trying to hold. She's not hitting the ground. Have you seen? See that. So it doesn't help. If the Bhavana does this, she would strain her back, she would strain her knees. See, these are the observations. I'm just noticing, you see. This is all observation. It looks like Bhavana is doing very well. But you see, one is hands movements, not perfect. Second one is her tapping. You see the You can replay every movement on your YouTube. You see the difference. She's holding. Don't hold Bhavana. Come on. Free. Your body has to be dropped free. Come on. Still, her strength. No. Give a gap. Give a gap, but do it. She is under tension, you see, you can see. Of course, when I was a student like her, perhaps I was like that. It's not easy, isn't it? So, she is fumbling because she's trying to do quickly, So, that's not the way. You have to give a gap. Ekam dvenam trenam, ekam dvenam trenam. There is a gap always. If you don't give that gap, you get killed. See? Give a gap. Give a gap. Give a gap. That's why it's called 1, 2, 3. If you don't give a gap, then you damage yourself. Have you seen the gap? Perfect gap. Have you seen that there? No. So you have to observe everything very keenly. Yoga is all about small things. Then you will blame tomorrow. Oh my God, I did box breathing, my back is gone, my knee is gone. What kind of yoga it is? Don't blame yoga, my dear. Blame your observation. So be a good observer. Observe. Feet, hips, shoulders, hands, neck, always. Come on, Bhavana. Back and forth. Or Bhavana is trying her best. So, a lot of tension in her legs. Her legs are not free. This is what happens when you go into the gym practice. Every day you run and your legs are like this. Within no time, your knees are gone. Everyone in the West and those who were running every day, run, knees gone. Why? You need to run. Resistance, zero resistance, effortless. So it is like this, say. That. So it is. How Bhavana is doing, I'm showing you. Is it that? That's how she is doing. That's not the way to do it. You see, I have done it. My muscle is pulling here because I'm holding it. Oh, what happens to my mat? I don't know. I've learned very important exercise. Vertical jumping. Now comes vertical jump. See. In fact, hand should move free. See this. That's the way hand should move. Purification. Next, see this. Then your back doesn't get strained. Otherwise, back gets strained. You are pulling the spine like that. Vertical jump. This is the next one. Tibetan vertical jumps. Very important jumps. You will see in every tribal dance these things. Yoga embedded into culture. The most ancient, primitive. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now comes horizontal jumping, squat jumps. This jump, different. See this. Hands like this, here. In the air, when you inhale, air is flying you. So you are flying with the air, always remember. You are flying in the air using the air. Air to air. The entire mechanism is air to fire is the most powerful. Firewood, very slow way of burning the fuel. Next, liquid gasoline. Liquid, next slowest way of burning the fuel. Next, LP, natural gas, liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, hydrogen, the most powerful way of burning, the most thermogenesis. Entire Tibetan box breathing using air to burn. Asana is wood to burn. Asana with the breath is to use gasoline to burn or air to burn. That is the discovery. Always use air to burn. The entire purpose of exercise is to using the air to burn. Prana, prana, prana. That's a way to conserve. The more fuel you burn, the more energy you can conserve. You can conserve, isn't it? If you use LPG gas vis-a-vis firewood, which saves the most, which contaminates the environment less, LPG, very quickly you can cook. You can keep if you use a very good cookware, you can conserve the energy. Enormous amount of energy you can conserve. No pollution. That's why our saint discovered to use air. Pranayama is using the air to burn, using the consciousness to burn. Meditation is much more powerful. Using the space, consciousness to burn the fire. Now we are using only air element, solid element, liquid element, air element, fire. This use it for this, this we use it for this. This you use it to burn the fire. Entire yoga or spirituality, tapa, tapasya, burning the fuel. Burning the fuel. So much fuel inside the cell, metabolism has come down and all stress, strain. Cell is not able to consume the fuel. Excess fuel we are giving. So much fuel. Unburnt fuel is causing a problem. And that's called autophagy and intracellular detoxification. So poor, so poor. So this is a way to trigger it. This is Purusha Rasa for male testosterone. You can check the present today's testosterone, get it diagnosed, use it for 15 days, and 2 scoops you use, morning 1 scoop, evening 1 scoop, or morning 2 scoops, evening 2 scoops, and evening Balya Poshaka plus combination of Purusha Rasa, you check your testosterone, your sexually bound testosterone, how much it will increase. Testosterone is android signaling molecule which helps in the protein synthesis, which helps in boosting the metabolism, my dear, not just for the sex. It is that's why it's called performance enhancer. Because brain performance, protein synthesis, everything linked. So even for the females, it is required. If you are using Tarani Rasa, so this you should do alternate day, at least once 1 scoop a female should use for their actually healthy menstrual cycle. Tarani Rasa every day, twice a day is a must. But this at least, if you have more problem hormonal issues, Tarani Rasa, female estrogen product 3 times a day. But this once in 2 days. If you have excess hair production, etc., don't use it. But otherwise, you must use it. This is Purusha. For the males, it is nothing. To be healthy, to maintain their metabolism from childhood onward, the dead children don't have any testosterone. It's already over, the story. That's why start giving the Purusha Rasa from the children onwards and childhood onwards. And till you end, you need Purusha Rasa now.